Allow me fixing everything, and because there is always something to fix, so I'll show you today how we're going to fix or diagnose what is wrong with this wood chipper, wood shredder tool. Yeah, they call it so many different names. Basically they're all the same that use this design. Yeah, quality parts might be different, but the design is relatively the same throughout all the brands and models. Now, what the problem is with this one is purely electrical. There is no mechanical issue, at least not for now. So the main problem is when you plug it in the power, it doesn't do anything. Now, I already opened it up so I can show you a little bit. It's not plugged in the power, but when you plug it in, lights up red, which means that it receives power, and when you turn it on, nothing happens. Okay, so what I did first is I removed this panel, yeah, and I tested this fuse, which means that you need a multimeter, putting on beeping mode. If it beeps in here and the resistance is 0, it's all good. Power, it comes up to the button, and because of the LED works, yeah, it actually knows that the power, it is coming on. Now, usually if you cannot see anything melting in here and everything functions nice and smoothly, usually the problem is not in the buttons, and I didn't even tested them because they're not melted. Now continue further. I have done these 7 bolts around the sides, and I just took it out like so, single-handed, a bit tricky. Yeah, here we have a little circuit board. Make sure it's plug off the power. Yeah, I could not test it, so I just leave it to the side. It's not melted. I decided that's not the problem. Brushes, I measured in between here. We have like 3-4 ohms resistance, which means that the brushes are okay. Next thing, I measured in between these 2 cables. This is the stator winding, and actually what I did measure is, can you see this little nick right where my finger is? I'll show you now. Right here, yeah, and this one right, you cannot see it, but it is there, right here. So I measured for resistance on the stator winding, and there is no resistance, which means that somewhere, yeah, the stator winding is not a connection issue in between, because could be a connection issue between the cable and the copper wire, and between this cable and the solid copper wire. Here sometimes there is an issue. Now the issue is somewhere on the winding itself. I'll just show you the measurement because this is important. This is what the problem is. Most likely we won't be able to exactly see where I'm probing, but it's the 2 ends that connect to the plastic wires. Yeah, so if the one winding is one open thing, it won't be open line, but it will be 0 or 3 ohms. Yeah, so just on this side, it's absolutely nothing. And I especially took a knife and I, do them a little bit. If we see here, we can see 2-3 ohms in between the winding here. So we need to dismantle. I need to dismantle this whole thing, and we need to check where the connection is broken onto the winding. You see them right there. take a little bit. I remove the three screws. Oh yeah, the coating fall off. This, and then the gearbox itself. There you go, just like that. I don't think I can take it too far out. But maybe I can. So take out the small plugs here on the bottom. Yes, okay. And I think I'll be able to just leave it on the ground like this. Yes, okay. Good. Now we'll be able to look from the top. Now let's test again the windings on the side. You can see that the first one is starting on here, yeah, goes through the green wire, and now we'll just chase this green wire where it goes, and I will make sure it's the correct one. Yes. Good. Does it beep my tool? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, but no problem. I check, it might be a connection issue. Give me a second. Let's check again. Nothing again. Okay, so we continue with the opening on the windings. So we can examine the whole motor. need to take out the bearing here, which I can see it's melted, obviously. I don't know if you can see, but it sits a little bit to the side. I think this is what initially made the whole thing bad. We'll have to undo the wires here, the one on the black zip tie. It goes to the this wire, yeah, with the yellow one from here. Okay. Then the black one of the brush, I'll try to remove with the brush itself. And the yellow one from the black zip tie goes to here. With this yellow one from here, yeah, and this one, yellow one. Okay, good. And then what else we got? You got the yellow, the green one from the black zip tie, from the white zip tie. A green one from the white zip tie goes here. Okay. That's green. What else we got? Got a few more, which I'll try not to touch. Yellow one. Green one. Green one. Green one is also connected to the black cable. This green, green, to the black cable onto the little board. So we don't want this one either. Okay, black cable from the brushes. It's here. I don't know where this one came from, but I think it's from here. Black one from the brushes. Yeah, it's on this side. And white from the brushes is here. Okay, so white one, black one. And we only have the green one from the panel. From the panel. Okay. Continue dismantling. I'll see how I'm going to pull these brushes out. tell you. Tell you the result. But definitely the bearing was the culprit for this whole mess to happen. Brush seam absolutely fine. There was like a little clip that can be pushed out like this, and that's how. No, I really dislike them, like proper. Okay, so I remove the pin here with that brush here on this side. Now I'll push down onto the brush. And I think this will let it, no. This one needs to be twisted up. Let's undo the back side now. You can see the bearing. I'm not sure which one is supposed to go first, but they maybe did this for preventing noise or something. Okay, unfortunately I cannot get it to open like from here. It's just like impossible. It always twists. I don't see a point of opening. Or maybe there is a point. I'll open it in a second. Okay, I have to force it a little bit. Okay, look how much foam there is around this engine. Just look at it. And how it's supposed to cool itself down. I don't know how. But these are Allen key. Yeah, but they're very loose as well. Maybe I'm going to happen on this side, so I need to open the back side as much as I don't want to. Unfortunately, you can see the stator is completely burnt. Right there is where the whole thing went kaput. So here and over there as well. Completely rubbish. Okay.